What's going on, guys? I'm back with some more Flash Jackson Road to the Show. I've been having a ton of fun playing this series, so I'm back with another episode here. And we have 1 week to go in this second advancement goal period for Flash Jackson, but here we go into the action. Jackson's playing against the Akron Arrows right now. It's 3-4 top two, first pitch in the at-bat. And he's going to take this pitch the other way, right to right field for a base hit to begin this episode as he's on first base now. And I'm so bad at these pickoff attempts, I never react fast enough, so I usually just end up just going to second base. I don't even bother with the rundown because I usually get out anyways. So we go to the top four now, and 2 on, 1 out, and Jackson hits a base hit to left, but it's pretty shallow, not really hit all that hard, and there's going to be no runs scored. So the bases are now juiced with 1 out, full count to the next hitter, and he's going to hit it right to the shortstop, and that is a nice barehanded catch and throw for the double play, and the Curve come away with no runs in that inning. Top 6 now, runners at the corners, 2 outs, and Jackson, he's going to ground out third baseman, throws it to second, and that will end that inning. And Altoona would lose that game. Jackson had 2 hits, but we go into the next game, and they're down once again to Akron, 7-2, top 5, full count to Flash Jackson, and he looks at this pitch, and he's going to end up going to first base with a walk, 15 points for that solid at-bat. And now the next hitter up, and he's going to drive this one to right center, and it's going to fall before getting to the center fielder. Jackson goes around second. He's going to slide into third, safe. So now runners at the corners, 2 outs, and the bases would then get loaded, and a base hit to right would score Flash Jackson. And in that inning, Altoona would take the lead. We go top 8 now, 0-2 count, and Jackson avoids a strikeout, hits it to short, and that's going to be an easy infield single for Flash Jackson. He's already had a few of those in his career, and Altoona would win that game. 3 strikeouts, though. It was a kind of a tough game for me hitting. And now we transition to the next series against the Erie Sea Wolves. Jackson hits this one to right. Pretty lazy, though, and that one's going to be easily caught by the right fielder. Bottom 9 now, trying to hold on to this lead. Jackson getting under a fly ball in center, and that would get one of the outs away in the 9th inning. And the Curve would go on to win this game 4-3, just over 3 in this game. It was a pretty quick game, only 3 at-bats for Flash. Next game, Erie up 4-1, and Jackson with runner in scoring position. He's going to hit a single to left, and we're going to have a play at the plate, and the runner is thrown out, so no RBI for Flash Jackson. We go to the top of the 8th inning, same score, Jackson trying to help the Curve rally, 1-2 pitch, and he looks at a slider that hits the bottom of the strike zone, and that's a strikeout looking, and the Curve would lose this matchup 2-5. Jackson went 1 for 4. And we see here he is being subbed in the 9th inning looking for a pinch hitter, down 3 in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out. So here comes Flash Jackson trying to bring some late game heroics to the Altoona Curve. 1-1 pitch to Flash, and he goes around a little too far on that fastball off the plate. So now the 1-2 pitch, and Jackson looking again, and they're going to call that a fastball. Jackson strikes out looking. No clutch play in this at-bat. But we go to the next game now. Bottom first, 0-2 count for Jackson, and he grounds that one to first baseman. Avoids the strikeout and at least puts the ball in play. We go bottom of the 3rd, runners at the corners, nobody out. Jackson's going to hit that one, almost hits the runner actually, and what a play by that second baseman, and he throws out Jackson. He does get the RBI at least, so we do get a run in that inning, and we go bottom 8 now. It's 2-0, a low-scoring game, 1-2 pitch, and Jackson looks at a low changeup. That one clips the strike zone, but the Curve would go on to win 2-0. Jackson with no hits in that game, and we go ahead and start training some more power. We have the power aspects of this entire advancement goal period done, but now let's just focus on not committing an error and not striking out too often. 0-2 pitch, and Jackson swings at this changeup out of the zone. That's not helping his cause for getting all 4 goals complete. Now it is bottom of the 3rd, 3-1 Richmond, 0-1 pitch to Jackson. He's going to try to bunt because he was in a little slump and just tried to put the ball on the ground and try to use his speed, but he is just thrown out at first, and the slump continues. Bottom 5 now, 2 outs, and Jackson grounds to the 3rd baseman, throw on to second, and the inning is over. So Jackson having some trouble putting himself on base as we go bottom of the 8th inning, and Jackson's going to hit that one back up the middle and finally get a single, and it gets past the center fielder. Jackson's going to use that as an opportunity to go to second base. So now Jackson in scoring position. Can the Curve do anything with this opportunity? Next pitch, and the lefty hits it to first base. Jackson will advance over to third. The runner is out, so 2 outs, runner at third base, and Altoona down by 2. 2-1 count to the next batter. He's going to hit that one to center, and that's just a fly ball, and the inning is over. No damage done in the 8th inning. So the Curve would lose 3-1 to Richmond as Jackson gets a hit. His average has gone down a little bit, and he did complete his advancement goals, all 4 of them for the second time in a row. And the new goals have us trying to increase his arm strength, durability, drawing 2 walks, and getting 18 or more total bases. And Flash is still without an extra base hit, so that's a good challenge for us to go for this advancement goal period. And you can see here, strong showing, but not quite ready. You have to have better skills and statistics. That's understandable. Not going to get the AAA batting 220, or at least I don't expect to. So we go to the next series now, and Jackson starts with a bad step forward, then goes back and makes a nice sliding catch. Jackson using his speed in center field to make a nice play. Bottom 2 now, it's 2-0 Altoona. Jackson chasing a ball out of the strike zone. That is a swinging strikeout. Now bottom of the 3rd, 2 on, 1 out. Jackson looks at a changeup off of the plate. That works the count to 3-0. And I pretty much always take a 3-0 pitch, even though they're really usually hittable fastballs. So 3-1 now. I usually give myself the green light, and I end up not swinging at that changeup. So full count now. The payoff pitch coming to Flash. And he's going to hit that one back to the pitcher. Throws it on to second. And that's going to at least kill the double play with the runner sliding into the thrower. So it's runners at the corners now. 2 outs. And once again, picked off. Jackson is just going to try to run to second. He is out, so that inning is over. Once again, 2 on, 2 out now. 3-0 Curve in Jackson. Lunges for that ball, and it's going to be an easy ground out thrown to second base. And now we move ahead to the top of the 8th inning. The Curve have lost their lead. It's now 4-3. Jackson trying to move to his left and make a diving catch, but he's unable to. That would allow the runner to run to second base after Jackson's missed dive. But luckily the Curve would not let up any more runs. And there's no bottom 8 1-2 pitch to Jackson. He fouls that one off. So another 1-2 pitch coming. 1 out in this inning, by the way. And another foul for Jackson. Doing a good job of fighting off pitches and staying alive in this at-bat. And then he hits one in play, but that one is going to be to the center fielder. And he makes a pretty easy catch. And that makes Jackson 0 for 4 on the day as he's at bat again. We're in the bottom of the 10th now. We have extra innings baseball. 2 outs, and Jackson first pitch swinging. He's going to hit to the third baseman, and that is going to be an easy ground out as Jackson moves to 0 for 5 on the day. Bottom 12 now, and Altoona has given up 2 runs in the top of the 12. So Jackson here with an opportunity to get the Curve back in this while they're down to their last out and down by 2 runs. Jackson looks at another changeup, and that is going to work the count to 2-0 now. And I was expecting something a little bit more hittable, but Jackson just fouls that one off, so it's now 2-1 as the pitcher deals the next pitch, and that one's going to be a slider way out of the strike zone. So 3-1. I'm fully expecting a hittable ball this time, and another foul for Flash Jackson, so the count is worked to 3-2. And Jackson's going to drive this one to center, but it's going to be a pretty lazy fly ball, and the last out is captured, and the Curve lose this game. And Jackson didn't really hit as well this episode. His average goes down to 202, which is definitely not good enough. So next episode, I'm going to try to lift his average a little bit, hopefully have some better at-bats. But thank you guys for watching this episode. I'll have some much more Flash Jackson coming soon. I'm having a lot of fun playing this, but thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.